Signore, welcome into this new video. This is Elia from Canu.com. Here we help people getting closer to who they're destined to become. And in this video, we're speaking about how to overcome social awkwardness and realize kind of the why that comes and where does it come from, and kind of understanding and dig deeper into the subject. So, how to overcome social awkwardness? Well, first of all, it can come from very different scenarios. Usually, and I would say that is the most common one, is you literally don't speak to anybody for a whole day. You kind of create this muscle of, I'm in my head, I'm completely mad, I don't think of anybody else's. And therefore, whenever you actually do go out and actually speak to other people in a social situation, in a social scenario, you are completely screwed, simply because you are so accustomed to your logical thinking, to your moment to moment kind of thinking. Right now, this is what's happening. Then it's really hard for you to actually get out of your head. So that would be the first concept, actually getting out of your head. And how do you do it? Well, the way I do it and the way that I found it working best for me was literally just doing the actual things that I keep on saying into this channel to do. So like Wim Hof method, start breathing heavily, power positions. I personally found myself in various different situations of actually like social awkwardness, maybe like going out to a club by myself. I've done that before. And in these scenarios, it's really interesting to combat and conquer this in a way, simply because what I found to be working best for myself was literally just to, whenever I would be out, just start talking to the Uber driver, start talking to all the other people around me, and therefore feeling at ease with myself, simply because I was the one being social in that scenario and I was the one initiating social contact. And literally, when it comes to overcoming that, it goes down to that. So actually speaking with everybody, literally, whether it's couples, girls, boys, groups, whatever, it doesn't matter, but like literally getting yourself out of your head. That's the biggest goal for yourself in that scenario. And realize that it's not so much about you. And most of the time, people don't really care anyway. So you can literally be free and don't worry about it, simply because those same people that may judge you in that moment are gonna forget about it in the next 15 seconds. The average attention span for a human being is 8 seconds compared to the goldfish, which is 9 seconds, to give you an idea and put things into perspective. Nobody cares. Therefore, I would say start speaking to everybody from the very moment that you are out in a social situation. And you can start with like small talk, no problem. You can say, have a good day, or I'll see you soon, or nice to meet you, and then leave. Like, it doesn't matter, it really doesn't matter. It's just breaking the ice, breaking the pattern from the very first moment. And from there, literally everything comes much easier, and you get closer and closer to a flow state. So start speaking to everybody, and yeah, overall, get out of your head and don't be worried to have fun. Feel free to be quirky and awkward too. Like, when it comes to awkwardness, feel free to embrace it. You know, it's not so important. It's not so important, and nobody's gonna remember anyway about it. So this is kind of my take on overcoming social awkwardness. Speak to everybody, get out of your head. Don't feel worried about being quirky or awkward. It's fine. It's completely fine, and nobody's gonna remember about it anyway. And also another tip that is literally, when I think of a scale when it comes to awkwardness, the exact opposite of awkwardness is fun. Therefore, try to have as much fun as possible. And in those scenarios, you're gonna find yourself to be kind of the light of the party and start bringing people in, and hopefully managing to not necessarily make them laugh in a like dancing monkey kind of way, but anyways, bringing light into everybody's life. And that is a beautiful thing to do, and overall something that if this can help like one single person do that, it's already worth it, simply because it's so beautiful. And when it comes to bringing light, the nice thing about it is that it's actually contagious. Therefore, if you're able to bring the light into a social scenario where maybe everybody is feeling down, everybody's feeling awkward, everybody is, you know, into their head, and therefore, if you can do that, like, everybody's gonna love you for that. Like, thank God somebody that is actually fun, somebody that is able to bring the fun in, and therefore making everybody's life better. So yeah, having fun, getting out of your head, speaking to everybody, these are huge things that are gonna help you a lot to overcome social awkwardness. Another thing is always remember that it's gonna come back. It's always gonna come back, and it's completely fine like that. So these are my little tips for this quick video on overcoming social awkwardness. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon with the next video. Ciao.